Good afternoon, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're talking about, will crypto outperform the S&P 500 in the next 10 years? There's some bets being made out there, and I want to get the boomers' opinion. I have some articles linked down below. Shout out to Lee, shout out to Cliff, shout out to Joey, shout out to Rafterman, shout out to Jojo Wave, Toronto Crypto. A few good men remain here in the blockchain battlefield trenches, shooting at whatever moves. Indeed, the crypto maniacs are still here. Drop a like, a subscribe, a post notification bell, a ding ding out there. Let the world know that Champagne Crypto and the rest of the crypto maniacs are still here, booming with the best of them. Indeed, indeed. Shout out to Pepe El Toro. I see you. Kaboom out there. Indeed, if you're just tuning in, this is a live one. Will crypto outperform the S&P 500 in the next 10 years? And could EOS trigger the first bull run? I have some other positive news there that I want to share with the boomers. Cliff Martin says long gunners in the box. Indeed, long range snipers out here. We're not losing, guys. We're here for a long gunner, guys. The Sprinkler Ninja says he's lurking. Indeed, I see you. With the shades on, Pepe El Toro says, what's your thought on Tether being backed by dollars? Listen, my thoughts when it comes to these stable coins is that they're funny bunny. They value their wealth in fiat. And I'm not even trusting that they're backed by dollars. I'm not sure if they've been audited or not. And to tell you the truth, I really have nothing to do with them. I want nothing to do with them as well. So that's what it is. And I've seen more stable coins come online, and they all smell like central banking to me. They smell funny bunny. We need to snipe them out the box. Perhaps, arguably, these stable coins are counterfeit crypto being used to manipulate and buy Bitcoin. I don't know, okay? But you got to keep an eye on them. It smells funny bunny. Cliff Martin's right. BTC is my stable coin. Let the market be free. Let there be a solid alternative here to the funny bunny legacy financial system that plagued so many for so long, guys. The guys are fighting back. The few good men out here, we're hodling down. They don't want us to spread the good word. Shout out to Cliff Martin out there. Let's check out today's mathematics over there on coinmarketcap.com. Hit refresh. $114 billion worldwide. So this thing has gained some weight. It's been eating this week. The markets have been eating well. They're getting their protein in, all their macros, their carbs, and their fats. Guys, make sure you get your saturated fats out there. Don't believe the meme, the low-fat meme. They want to make you skinny, frail, and make you look like Ethereum out there. Bitcoin currently at 35.47, up 1.89%. Ripple, trash bags at 33%. Ethereum gaining weight at 94.99. EOS at 251. EOS is looking like a slugger out there, and it's coming at Ethereum's neck. Ethereum better get on the gym right now because EOS has been strong lifting at 251. Stellar, number 5. Stellar's also one that's been performing well, but it's been taken over by EOS. Stellar at 10 cents. Tether, someone just asked about Tether. I'm not believing in Tether. This one's funny bunny to me. I don't even know if it's been audited. Let me keep it 100, 1,000 with you. It's at $1.01. Bitcoin Cash has taken back its spot from Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It's up 12%, so it's performing like a slugger today at $101. Litecoin, inching closer to the $30 marker. Let there be light. I don't think Litecoin's going anywhere. This one's a blue chipper, if you ask me. Litecoin at $29. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. I'm not convinced. You know how I feel about this. This one looks like a counterfeit Bitcoin, if you ask me, at $82, backed by the counterfeit Satoshi. I'm not sure about this one, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. At 82, Tron. Tron's community's growing, and it's at a penny right now, so it may be a steal. I see the dApps going online. I see movements over there by the Tron team. So let me know if I'm sleeping on something. Cardano at 3 cents. Cardano. ADA. A lot of the boomers are speculating on this one, and they believe it's going to be a long gunner, a long sniper. Now, I'll tell you this. I like the way it smells, but they better deliver. Hoskinson and friends better deliver on Q1. I know they released some programming tools out there, and someone let me know if they're working up to par. IOTA at 26 cents. Monero at 44. Binance, the top performer, arguably, of 2018. It's at 529. And shout out to my Dashaholics at $69. Kaboom to Queen's Races. A long-range sniper out there catching my back. A high-ranking official in the borough of Queens, racing the Civics faster than most of the boomers out there. Litecoin wasn't a stinky bag when he bought it at 22. Shout out to you and congratulations. Litecoin, 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 let there be light. We all need a little more vitamin D out there, guys. Make sure you're stepping outside at least 1 hour per day and tuning up the physical frame right now. Shout out to Nirad. Shout out to Rehar Lion. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Shout out to Cliff, Pepe, Sorian. I see you. Darren. I see you. Joey. I see you. Champ, I have a Bitcoin bag ready. What other coin do you recommend? Listen, I'm not making direct recommendations. I like the lights. I like EOS. And I like Monero. Binance has been doing good. A lot of the boomers here like Cardano. At the end of the day, you're going to have to make your own decision out there. Champagne is no one's crypto daddy. So don't take my word for it. Make your own movements and be responsible for your own bag. Kaboom to you. Shout out to FN Based. I see you. Sorian, he says, TRX will bring me the new Land Rover Discovery. Okay, so he's long gunning on TRX. I'll tell you, I'm not a TRX bag holder, but before I entertained getting into EOS, I also checked out TRX, and both caught my attention. I happen to focus more on EOS than I did on TRX, but I do recognize that there is more users right now moving on to the TRX train. Now, EOS, I believe, is still the most used blockchain in crypto according to blocktivity.info. You guys may want to check that out. Apparently, they're running more transactions than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. So that's what it is. D-Rock says he likes TRX over EOS. Their main net can handle 2,000 transactions per second, and it's mineable. Nothing against EOS. I like them both over Ethereum. ERC20 ICOs going broke, says D-Rock. I'll tell you, Ethereum better get on the gym. It looks like the majority of these ICOs there have indeed perhaps ran out of funds. So you may have been making a point. Shout out once again to Queen's Races for the $2. Thank you very much, Queens. Guys, the super chat is open if you want to show some love, some gratuity, and drop a little fiat in the bucket. Go ahead and do it. You can hit the $ and throw a little cash in the bucket. We are hodling the bits and spending the fiat indeed. Revolutionist is in the box. The Cardano General. Good morning to you. Queen says, Champ, do you like Litecoin again? It pumped nice from 23 to 30 the other day. Listen, Litecoin has been the stinky hold, especially holding it from its all-time high after the captain jumped the ship. But somewhere deep down in my subconscious, I think that there's something there with Litecoin. So I've always kind of liked it, although I keep, I've kind of trashed it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not disliking it, because if I disliked it, maybe I wouldn't hold it. But do I like it more? Obviously. And I would like to see it go to 50 and 100 and beyond. So let's see. Send some positive energy out there for Litecoin. Pepe says in January, it's going to moon. Hopefully, there's been some speculation out there. People saying Q1 is the time for the crypto to boom. Now, I am not entirely convinced. I think that we're going to have to hunker down out here during this Arctic blast. Stay warm out there, perhaps into the summer or maybe the fall or even 2020. Are you prepared out there? Still believe in the light, says Cliff Martin. There you go. I'm holding Litecoin since last year, says Niraj. There you go. I mean, Litecoin's been a hard hold. I'm going to be honest with you guys, but again, I'm somewhere deep down there. I'm still a believer. So let's see. Again, Champagne's no one's crypto daddy. I don't know if it's going to go up or down. I'm just giving my good opinion out here. D-Rock says market had a nice run overnight. Bitcoin was lagging till a few hours ago. It seems like yesterday things started picking up. I'm not sure if it's directly correlated to the new chief of staff appointed by Trump that's crypto friendly. But indeed, soon thereafter, the market started picking up. Let's check out this article I have linked down below over there. Crypto hedge fund. No one took us up on the $1 million stock market bet. This is on ccn.com. So apparently Morgan Creek founder Anthony Pompliano has claimed that his company's $1 million bet on stocks outperforming crypto over the next 10 years has had no takers since it was put up more than a week ago. On December 9th, Morgan Creek instituted a $1 million Buffett 2.0 wager, inviting investors and money management pros to bet on the S&P 500 making more money than crypto over the next 10 years. Nobody's taking him up on the bet. And let's see what he said on the tweet. So Pomp himself, he said, we issued a $1 million challenge to any professional money manager who thought stocks would outperform crypto over the next decade. No one took us up on the offer. Don't listen to the naysayers. They don't believe what they say. Always follow the money. Shout out to Pomp out there. Boom. Let me drop a bomb for them. No one's taking them up on the bet because they're long gone on the crypto. I'll tell you guys, I'm feeling the same way out there. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how you feel. Naraj says thank you. Darren says he's a Cardano hold till 2022. Shout out to him. And Cliff still believes in the lights. And Naraj is waiting for this to boom. There you go. There you go. Drop a comment below. Do you think that crypto will outperform the S&P 500 in the next 10 years? Or would you go ahead and bet against Pomp and friends and perhaps win $1 million? So this is similar to Berkshire's Hathaway's Warren Buffett's $1 million bet against asset manager Protégé Partners on the promise that the S&P 500 would outperform a group of hedge funds over a 10-year period ending in 2017. And it appears like Buffett was right. Let's see if someone will go ahead and jump into this Buffett 2.0 wager and bet against the S&P 500, or bet for the S&P 500 and against crypto. I'm 100% sure that Cardano will be king in the long run, sinking all competition as they sail past. The Cardano general continues to wave his Cardano ADA flag. He's bullish as can be. And you heard it there from the revolutionist himself. 5 pounds there in the population of the chat box. A long-range sniper gunner for Cardano out there. One of the top 10 percenters, if I'm not mistaken. Let me throw a little fiat for you. Thank you very much, revolutionists. And hopefully you invite us to your castle when Cardano booms. Pepe says everyone using crypto by 2025. There you go. And that's less than 10 years. Cliff Martin says, Queens, I love catching falling knives too. And that's in response to Queens' comments that says, I've said before, I've loved catching the falling knife. Hold your Litecoin, champ. We'll have a castle soon with the general. Indeed. So it looks like all the boomers are focused on buying property in the form of castles to live like crypto kings worldwide. The crypto royalty is in the population as we speak. Kaboom the likes right now. Shout out to Queens, Cliff Martin, Pepe, Revolutionist. Thanks once again for the super chat. Rafterman is in the house. I see you. Hit those lights. And the boomers are here. Crypto royalty is here, indeed. Shout out to the worldwide kaboomers. Let's check out this article I have linked there on Crypto Daily. This one's down below as well. EOS is on fire. They're saying EOS could trigger the first bull run of 2019. I don't know if I believe that or not, but that's what this article is saying over there on cryptodaily.co.uk, written over there by Mark Nesvisky, if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, excuse me. So you can see the article here, and in a summary, he's basically saying, according to Hacker Noon, the combined market cap of all EOS tokens has now risen to 776 million, according to the data from public EOS Block Explorer in November 2018. The total market cap of all EOS-based tokens is now 6.18 billion. Much of this growth has been driven by the recent high performance of the top 10 EOS tokens, which constitute 12.6% of the EOS market cap in totals. So in tokens include Karma, that has a market cap of 2.6 million. IQ with a market cap of 90 million, almost 91 million. And Meet One with a market cap of 18 million. The largest token built on EOS at the time of writing is EOS Black with a market cap of 242 million. So there's work being put on top of this blockchain, although there's some arguments against it. And I understand those, But at the end of the day, there's movement over there, guys. There's movement over there. There's tokens being built. There's projects being worked on. So keep an eye on EOS. You know, I'm a believer. I like to call it the Ethereum on steroids. And it's coming for Ethereum right now. It's surpassed Stellar, and it's currently number 4 there on the coin market cap, trading at 251. Could EOS trigger the first bull run? I'm not sold on the entire article, but I like the concept of EOS, and I hope it does kaboom. Shout out to Derek McLean. Shout out to D-Rock. He says he has doubts Ethereum would hold the top 5 once TRX and EOS pouch their bigger pockets. These ERC ICOs will need to sell their ETH bags to fund their projects. More trading pairs will finish ETH off. So there you go. There's speculation here that ETH won't survive the onslaught of these alternative coins that's coming here. EOS, TRX, and don't forget about Cardano. If Cardano gets some dApps running on it as well, let's see what that does. So it looks like those 3 tokens, as far as Ethereum alternatives, are quite attractive right now. EOS, TRX, and Cardano. I would keep an eye on those. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Will crypto outperform S&P 500 in the next 10 years? There's a $10 million or a $1 million bet being offered, a wager being offered there by Morgan Creek Capital. You could read about it there, and no one's taking up the bet. They don't believe that S&P will outperform crypto. So there it is. They're calling it the Buffett 2.0 wager. And this other article I just read to you here, EOS could trigger the first bull run. And EOS is looking good these past few days. Will it trigger the first bull run of 2019? I don't know. I think no one really knows what's going to happen. But definitely those are tokens that are on the radar. EOS, TRX, Cardano. And let's see what happens to Ethereum, because will Ethereum scale? I mean, do they really have a plan to scale? Because you never know. Maybe they come up with, they finally scale out there and people stay in the game. You don't know. Revolutionist says S&P won't exist in 10 years. It will be all crypto. You may have a point. You may have a point, and I believe crypto is the alternative. So let's see if crypto comes to obliterate the legacy financial system. Hopefully. I bought 3 ETH last week just to keep it in the stash. Queens throwing Ethereum under his pillow in the shoebox out there. I see you, Queens. D-Rock says if Binance makes their currency away from ERC20, ETH will drop in price overnight, in my opinion. You got a great point out there. For the Binance maniacs, don't forget that Binance is but just a little baby ERC20 token. Now, it's not like they can't swap it out and put it on another blockchain or perhaps launch their own chain. But Binance is a ERC Ethereum token. If Binance goes off the chain and goes onto another one, it could impact Ethereum's price negatively. You got a point there, D-Rock. Cliff says he likes Waves over EOS. Okay. We've covered Waves here in the past. That's another blockchain where you can launch decentralized applications. And there's definitely coins there that could be created on Waves, decentralized apps as well. Indeed, better grassroots association with Waves, says Cliff Martin. You may have a point. Waves has been around longer than EOS. Derek says Binance is making their own blockchain, says Derek. There you go. Derek is a bull with Binance. So they're eventually going to go and make their own blockchain according to Derek. If that's true, which I don't see why it isn't, it may negatively impact Ethereum's price if they go away from Ethereum. Indeed, D-Rock has a point. Pepe says artificial intelligence is going to be used by 2025 in order to purchase AI service. It will be done in the blockchain. So I like said cryptocurrency is used by 2025. So he thinks that AI is going to be using the crypto. And if you believe that, then you may also want to look into the IoT tokens, Internet of Things type tokens. Perhaps they will be using cryptocurrency to exchange value. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin. I let you guys know that I'm actually trying to plan a little break here for the holidays, but it seems like the crypto keeps calling and the crypto brothers continue to need my back. I will be keeping these broadcasts a little shorter than normal here for the holiday season, just to keep it short, brief, and to the point. So I'll take a few more comments and questions before I get up out of here. You know, Champagne's going to be here in the mornings, although I'm a little late today. Had a couple things on my hands, but I'll keep firing out there. We can't stop. We won't stop. Hashtag bad boy in the whole crypto family. Indeed. Queen says a lot of people are talking about Binance lately. He thinks he's going to have to invest in it soon. There you go. I mean, it's one of the top performers of 2018. You know, I'm not entirely attracted to it because it could be centralized. But, you know, they are performing and they're one of the top exchanges. So I see why it's working. And I see why Derek has been such a bull on it. So there it is. Take off the 24th and the 25th, says Derek McLean. Let's see how we all handle it. You know, so far I'm here. I wanted to take this week off, but you know, like I said, the crypto keeps calling. We're out here. What about Neo, says Rafterman. Let me tell you, Rafterman, I have a little small, maybe half a nickel bag there of Neo somewhere under the pillow. And it's been quiet for Neo. Ever since Ontology came online, it looks like most efforts have been focused over there. Now, I don't know what the future of Neo will bring, but I do like Neo, the Chinese Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken. Neo has a nice, easy wallet to use. It's easy to stake those gas tokens. And I like it, but, you know, there hasn't been much noise over there on the Neo side. So I'm not sure if it's the one. Take a few days off next week, champ. Enjoy Christmas with the fam, says Cliff Martin. Maybe I'll do that there, Cliff. I'm definitely thinking about it. D-Rock says, I have a feeling Litecoin will be the beta for the Lightning Network for Bitcoin, just like they did for Segwit. Litecoin, 56 transactions per second right now. Hopefully, they can catch up to Ripple's 1,500 transactions per second. Yeah, usually things launch on Litecoin before they do on Bitcoin. It's sort of a testing ground, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. Alex says, what did he miss? You missed the wagers here against the S&P 500 that no one wants to take, and some information about EOS. Go ahead and hit rewind. Kaboom to Rafterman. $2 there in the super chat. Guys, the super chat's open if you want to show love here. He says he'll keep his Bitcoin, Litecoin, and OMG. That's right. Rafterman's an OMG holder. I've been seeing less OMG holders lately than I did before, but it's nice to see Rafterman still holding the bag. Now, OMG, if I'm not mistaken, is an ERC20 token as well, like Binance is, if I'm not mistaken. Joey says, what does Litecoin bring to the table? Well, they have a lot of trading pairs. They have a first mover advantage as an alternative to Litecoin, as an alternative to Bitcoin, excuse me. And like was mentioned before, most of the tests that are going to be put onto Bitcoin, they're tested on Litecoin first. Obviously, it's cheaper to transact in Litecoin than it is in Bitcoin, and it's arguably faster. Derek says, champ, you should... out the Grin Mimble Wimble project. You will like it. It's similar to Bitcoin and Monero combined. The Mimble Wimble project. Never heard of it. Maybe I'll check it out. Thanks for letting me know, Derek. All right, guys. Thanks again to Rafterman for showing love there at $2 super chat. I appreciate you, Rafterman. Indeed. If there's no more comments and questions, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the holiday season out there. I'll take one more comment here from Jojo. He says his prediction, crypto will continue to drop and the stock market will rise. The market will leave crypto and FOMO into the stock market. Soon afterwards, the stocks will crash and the crypto will boom. So that may just happen. Let's see. That's Jojo's prediction. And then finally, Revolutionist says he used to hodl a boatload of OMG but dumped it into Cardano. We're not surprised. The Cardano General is in the box, and hopefully it does kaboom. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow earlier than I did today. So spread the good crypto word. If you haven't already, touch the buttons, the like, to subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding, and catch me tomorrow. It's the